Hi, I'm Debbie. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing Aries today. How's my Aries doing? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The initial energy I'm feeling, and I like to do the divine masculine, how they are in the connection with the divine feminine. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling lots of love. Kind of like that. I'm also feeling a little bit of sadness. So we are, I think Mercury is in Taurus right now, so there is communication issues. Don't quote me on that. Sheetal, who is part of the Twin Flame New Earth community, I'm sorry, she's really into planets, so go check her out. She's on the Facebook. She has her own channel, The Mystical Child. She's awesome. I'm also feeling peace. So there is a big shift happening. So Divine's working on the masculines. I know it's frustrating. I get it. I really do. Let's see what the cards have to say though. Okay. Can I have one card at a time where Aries is for the Divine Masculine and then the connection with the Divine Feminine? One card at a time, please. And see what's going on here. Ooh, I just got the chills. Wow. Huh. We'll see what that excitement. Okay. Queen of Wands popped out. That represents you. And that is way too many. Way too many. If they're meant to be, they'll come back out for the reading, and I'm getting ready to sneeze. So pardon me if I sneeze. Mercury does do communication. I know when I was doing Taurus earlier, I was having my throat chakra. I kept coughing until I started talking about a different subject, but it was like the communication is key, right? So just they have more of a misunderstanding, but that's a different reading. Okay. Okay. There we go. You know, when you get that feeling of Two of Cups did come up and so did Lovers. I was feeling more King of Cups energy, but we did get the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So if we can get the Queen of Wands, which the Queen of Wands represents you, how they see you, passionate, fiery, wisdom, they're beautiful, they light up a room, they're breathtaking, everybody wants to be around them. So that's the first card, just so you're aware. That's how they see you. However, it's clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So fives are changes, but lots of cups. Oh my God, I'm telling you, they're up in their fields. We got lots of cups out here. Lovers, please. Can you clarify lovers? Thank you. Trying to balance that out. Okay. Thank you for the connecting. Wow. Okay. All right. This one might be more of a lovey-dovey one. Usually Aries, as you know, if you've looked at my others, I am blunt. I tell it like it is. Regardless, you need to get a mission. You need to work on yourself, do that inner child. The New Earth community, be a part of it. That's what we're here for as the Twin Flames, to help others. If you like what you hear, hit the like button, not for me, but it's so the universe can know you're putting the dots together and you're understanding the journey is not easy. It's not an easy journey at all. At all is it an easy journey, but we have to know our worth. And a lot of the feminines are stepping into their worth. And the more that we step into our worth and self-love and don't worry about the masculine, they come towards us. So, and it is I'm a fire sign too. I'm a Leo, but I'm a fire sign too. And I understand how we are, I know Leo's with that fire because my masculine is a Sag. So you have to understand their sign too. So you have to understand where they are. So you have to get outside of your sign, which we have 3. We're connected to all of them, but we do have the rising, sun, and ascending, right? So I am a Virgo, Leo, and then Sag. So I have 2 fires in me. So it's understanding that other sign is important. Communication is important. She's got all kinds of programs in there for you. She's got it. I know, dive into it, right? Whatever is brought down is what I speak. Like I said, that Queen of Wands, right? That's how they see you, but they feel left out of the cold. They don't feel like they're enough. They don't feel like they're enough. They mirror you. You don't feel like you're good enough yet. Why? Go do the inner child work, okay? All right? Find your worth, find your value, love yourself. That's what this means. Your worth. I feel like they've been left out in the cold. That's 5. 5s are changes. There are a lot of changes happening. There's a lot of movement. 8 of Pentacles. It's about doing the hard work. Do the work. Do the hard work. They are working on the divine, the masculine, the divine are working on masculines, and they're putting in the hard work, and they're having a tower moment, okay? They are realizing, this connection, okay? It is very confusing. It is very scary. We make each other face our issues. And I mean, there's some deep issues that we make ourselves face. And I know if you're going to understand. If you're not a twin flame, you're not going to understand. Don't try to explain your connection to anybody that is not a twin flame, because when you're defending it, you'll delay your connection, okay? And they're never going to get it. That's why there's the community. You can talk to them and ask questions. But I want to tell you, there's some deep-rooted pain in there. I can feel it. This is your energy, okay? They're doing the hard work. And when we look into, and I know you're going to get this, when I look into his eyes, and your masculine can be female or male, it doesn't matter. You see yourself, because you're seeing the mirror soul, and you also see the real them, and that scares them. Same thing when they look in your eyes. Like when I saw my masculine, my twin flame yesterday, he was off. I can feel his energy, because when you're more aligned, you can connect with him. I can connect with him. All I got to just think about it, and I can connect to that energy. You can't hide stuff from each other. You can't lie to each other. You can't hide to each other. When you look into your eyes, it's like right? You can't do the 3D. It's the 5D. We know. So when he told me he hadn't slept well, right, because his sinuses were bothering him, whatever, and he got into the car, and I've been stepping into my power, right, and not doing that same karmic cycle. And the in and out stuff, I'm done with the in and out stuff, right? I love him, but I also know, and I don't have that codependency fear anymore, that if I don't jump whenever he wants, or if I don't come to him whenever he wants, or if I don't answer his text right away, or if I, don't do this, I'm not going to see him. I don't have that anymore. I'm not worrying about that, okay? And he's like coming a little closer and coming further, and it's crazy, because being a Leo, with anybody else in my life, or even people are still always attracted to Leos and fire signs alone. If anybody else was in and out like that, I'd be like, peace out, I'm done. I know my worth. Dude, I can have anybody, right? But this connection that you have with your twin flame is so different, and it's different, and it's not the same with anybody else. So it's that pull, that magnetism, but you got to know that you want it, not need it. There's a difference. Like, it's okay if you see them, but you don't have to see them. If you don't get to see them, whatever, and if you're in communication with them, winner, chicken dinner, right? I mean, come on. It is a process. All of it is working with yourself. You got to work with yourself. I'm going to tell you, don't doubt their love for you, because there is a lot of cups in here today. They are waiting on divine timing. Okay? They're waiting on divine timing. What I was going with, I kind of went off on a rant, but they're putting in the hard work, and you need to put in the hard work. Join mission. Join mission. They're waiting on divine timing. That's what the 3 wands are. It's the wisdom, right? They have wisdom, but they have their back turned, so they're waiting on divine timing. And the 6 of Cups is a soulmate card, but it's, you know, it's they know that you're the one. That makes sense. They know you're the one. Okay? They know it. They know it. They know it. They want it. Look at here. 2 of Cups. They know it. This is what they want. They want their 2 of Cups with their Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Cups. Okay? They want this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Do the work. Do the work. They're still got the work to do. There's still a lot of work to do. I mean, it's the year 22 is the year of the beginning of union, right? It's the beginning. It depends on how working it. It could take 10 years. You know, it just depends on the work you got to do into it. But that they see you as their lover. They're lovers, right? Like I said, this is a major arcana. Like I said, a lot of feelings here. It is clarified by the 2 of Pentacles. So they are learning to balance out their feminine and their masculine. Are you? So you got to get out of your feelings and get into your logic, okay? You got to balance yourself out. You got to do that inner work. You got to keep yourself busy and do your inner work. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about if they're going to come see you, if they're going to text you. Don't keep looking at your phone. I mean, you just got to know that you got to understand it. You know it here. So trust it. Just trust the process. It is a process. Trust it. This is the connecting energy. It's the Chariot, the yin and the yang. You see the traditional cards. These are black and white, the yin and the yang. It's the victory. It's the charging forward. They know it, and they're wanting to make you a romantic offer with that Knight of Cups. They're coming in with their Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, they're coming in with the Ace of Cups. This is what they want to do. They want to offer this for you, but they don't feel like they have enough to offer. That's the thing. It wasn't the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a small offer, right? So they are, and I don't have the Fool, but I kind of feel like I have the Fool energy. I kind of feel like I have the Fool energy, like they're ready to take that next step, that leap. Whatever that may be for you in your journey. If that is communication again, if that is, I don't feel you were in separation, if you see each other again, whatever that step or where you're at, I feel like they're there to do that. Now, I'm not feeling any fear, like they're afraid you won't accept it. They just don't feel like it's going to be enough. Is that what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes, you know, they may only come in and it may just be sex, right? And it's amazing with our twin flame. It really is. It's like no other. And then they're in and out, right? So it's a process. You have to understand that there is a karmic cycle, right? If you are done with the in and out, right? You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't get me wrong. If that's the phase that you are in, that's where you are at in the process, where you do that and you see each other once a week. You got to be grateful. One, you got to be happy for what you get, right? Don't take that. Don't know your worth, right? But know that you're okay whether you see them or not, right? How often, okay? And don't base your worth on that. You got to base your worth on your self-love, okay? That's where I'm going with that. When you don't need to go talking to them and tell them, you know, blah, 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 and you need to step up and all that other stuff, right? When you do that and you keep working on yourself, they're going to come forward, right? When you know your self-worth, they're going to know their self-worth, and it's going to change. When you commit, okay? When you commit to mission, you commit to your journey, you commit to yourself, your, self-love. Leave other people out of it. No third party stuff. I'm not feeling a third party at this one. And this, I've felt it a lot in others. But you don't worry about what family has to say. Don't worry about anybody else. It's all going to come forward, right? Okay, easier said than done. I know, I get it. All right, can I have any messages from Divine Masculine to Aries, to the Divine Feminine? Oh, okay. Not all of them are fluffy, but it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Any others? One more, maybe? Yes, no. Okay. Okay. All right. Like I said, they're waiting on divine timing. I know it's backwards. I haven't quite figured out how to do that with my phone, but I'm waiting on divine timing. Okay. Sometimes it's like with prayer, right? We can pray, but without action, it's not going anywhere. So sometimes we need to be the ones taking that action to get something happen, right? They miss you. I miss you. So in case you're wondering if they miss you, they do check up on you on your social media. So they're keeping track on you. They're keeping tabs on you. Please let me work on my past pain. That's that self-worth, right? That's that slow self-worth, right? And like I said, as this connection, I'm scared. So they're scared, right? Not knowing what's going to happen and if you'll accept everything, right? If it's enough, right? So it's a start, okay? If you don't have, it depends on where you are in your journey is what I'm saying. So I'm not saying, don't be thinking Debbie's saying, we're going to finally meet up or whatever, and I only see you once a month, and you haven't seen him at all, right? And you only see him once a month, and then you're like, oh, no, she said that wasn't enough, I need to step up. That's not what I'm saying. It depends on where you are in your journey, okay? If you're not in communication and you're in and then you start communication, that's a step up, right? Be thankful for that. If you're in constant communication, right, and then you start to see them once a week or once whatever, that's a step up, right? If you are in constant communication and you do see them almost every day, right, but you see them, but they don't necessarily come and spend time with you. I mean, you see them outside of the home, if that makes sense. It's a step up, right? If it's a step up. So if then they decide to come see you, right, you'd be thankful for that step up, right? Then if you have all that and they start to come see you more often, do you get where I'm going with that? Do you get what I'm saying? So just understand because it's a process, and it is building, and they're saying don't give up on me, and I know it is backwards, but and then I want you so bad it drives me crazy. That's usually like the 10 of Wands. That's a 10 of Wands is what that is. They can't handle it. 10 of Wands and Strength. Strength is the sexual card in the deck. So what I'm saying to you is they're putting in the hard work. You put in the hard work, okay? The New Earth community on Facebook. Join it. It's all about mission. Get into mission. Know what you're doing. Do the inner child work. There's so many programs in there. Does it cost money? Absolutely. But we're worth it. We're worth it. We are absolutely worth it. We are absolutely worth it. And it's part of your journey. You have to understand we're here to help others. Okay? Our being in union with our twin flame is the cherry on top of the cake. Okay? We're here to help. We're light workers. Right? We're star seeds. We're amongst we're here that's why we were brought here, right? You think that the universe has a sixth sense of humor because we're mirrored souls, right? We were here and then they separate us and they're like, okay, You need to get back together, but you're here to help mankind. And before you can get back together, you got to do all this work. And they put you through all this trauma and everything that you went through in your life, right? So we can help others. So we can help others. And I've been through a lot of trauma. I've had childhood trauma. I've had, I was molested as a kid. So if any of you need help with that, I can help you through it. Um, it's just, and I'm a survivor, and that's why I see myself as a phoenix, because no matter how many times I've been brought down, I go back up again, because I am different. I have this huge light and energy, and so do you. I can feel it coming through here. I can feel it coming through here. You guys are very powerful beings. Okay. But I'm just saying, don't give up, and know that you are loved very much. There's a lot of love coming through for you guys right now. A lot of love, and they're in their knowing. Okay. So take care. Peace out.